Z-I-L-L. Zillion pilot. I'm gonna type it into Google. Zillion anime. Zillion. There we go.
Yeah, if you're not coming up with the right thing, just try Red Photons.
Zillion Anime Episode 1, My Name is JJ, Part 1. Red Photon Zillion Episode 8.
Hopefully it's the English dub.
Quality is pretty good.
Yeah, it's a very 80s anime.
Well, it's still a very good animation for that time.
Yeah, unfortunately the company that made it went bankrupt. I can't remember who bought them out though.
It is the year 2387.
How good it is.
Overcrowded Earth by the establishment of planetary colonies in other star systems of the Milky Way galaxy. The most successful of these colonies is on Mars, a planet so Earth-like that many call it Earth 2. But now, warrior race for existence.
We don't have time to joke around. We still gotta find that microchip. Hey! Got something for you. It's a little gift. Especially for you.
That was pretty good. I enjoyed watching
I
it.
thought you would like it. I mean, I like everything about it. I like the dialogue. I like the music. Music's awesome.
Very
I like
80s.
the art and everything. I mean, it's just all around awesome. It's too bad that the rest of the series was so much lower budget than the pilot was.
I do have a nitpick though.
Sure.
The entire episode is based around the importance of that little microchip.
Okay.
At the very end of the pilot, he chucked it at the girl saying it's a gift, and everyone's just standing there looking at it as it's flying in the air and the episode ends, meaning nobody is in possession of the chip by the end of the episode.
That is a good fucking point. I never thought about that. They spend that whole fucking episode trying to get a hold of that chip, and at the end of the episode, nobody actually has the chip.
It's just flying in the air, To this very day.
It's just fucking floating.
Well, really, the characters, the girl and the guy that are the fighters, they're looking at this, like, the glare, the solar flare or whatever. They're like, oh, nobody has it. That many animes on live television. Not American.
Well, yeah, like you were saying about the quality for that time.
Mm-hmm.
You also got to remember all of that. Well, that was in the 80s, so all of that was hand drawn.
Very well done. Well, that's not the only anime that I've ever seen that was from that era. I don't know if Trigun was from that era, but there was another one that was like Captain.
Trigun is 80s, yeah.
Captain, like it was a lucky captain something.
Oh,
He was a goofy captain, but he was able to pull off enormous feats, and he was also good with the ladies. That was actually one of the pilot episodes that he wooed a AI woman, and she either let him pass the test or she exploded.
I think I know what you're talking
Captain
about.
Tyler, lucky Captain Tyler.
Yeah, he's like a pirate ship captain or something in space.
Is this the irresponsible Captain Tyler?
Yeah, that's it. Irresponsible. Yeah, 'cause there was still very strict Japanese culture associated with anime back then.
I remember it was like 2000.
What makes this guy so awesome? He's irresponsible.
And he's the best we've got.
Doesn't take his duty seriously. He's a total badass.
Yeah, he's able to take on an entire like fleet of ships with just one ship. So yeah, it was like 2008, I was at a friend's apartment and we were hanging out over the summer, and of course Netflix, I don't think it really was a thing at the time, like not the streaming stuff, or at least not that much. And all he had was all these old DVDs of animes, and we were like, alright, let's see what this irresponsible Captain Tyler was all about. And it was so.
And he was a captain who was irresponsible.
That he was. As much as anime.
Alright, I'm allowing now.
I was
I'll remember next time if that doesn't save.
I know, I had to go back onto it and select it again, like it's not automatic. It automatically takes your voice off there to begin with.
Okay, so to recap. Those who missed this entire fucking conversation. If you're ever in Britain, check out the Eureka Children's Museum.
Oh wow, yeah, we're starting way back.
It is fucking awesome.
The Eureka Museum in the UK, Chattanooga Museum of Creativity. We were talking
That
about
restaurant that you can't remember the name of that apparently became
Canada.
a car wash.
What country are you from? Tennessee.
What country are you from? Be careful when you cross the border into Canada. They might ask you what country you came from. Oh man, I'm embarrassed for whoever that border guard is.
And then stuff about Germany and America and internment camps and not going to World War II
yeah.
just because we're...
Yep. Anyone who's ever read a history textbook in school and doesn't know what Tiananmen Square is,
Saving Private Ryan, Band of Brothers.
Pick the textbook for that. Look it the fuck up.
Yeah, well, I mean, in this day and age of having the
I
internet...
researched that when I heard about that, and that was really fucking cool, because I never quite understood what that picture about the guy standing in front of a tank was all about. Until I read about that. And that's really fucking cool, because to this day, nobody knows who the fuck that guy was.
I know,
He's just some random pedestrian just on his way back from the supermarket and just lost it on the tank. Like, I'm fucking walking here, I'm just trying to take my groceries back home, fuck off, get the hell out of my town.
I mean, an inhuman amount of courage to be able to do that.
Oh yeah, like, that guy must have been just so stressed out about life in general that he just fucking snapped.
Didn't care.
And I don't know if you've seen the video, but the tank tries to drive around him. Like, they don't even, like, get out of the tank or, like, aim the tank at him. They just try to drive around him. Just that really awkward kind of Asian way of dealing with things, like, just avoid people. And he's just like, no, you're not walking away from this argument. He fucking gets in front of the tank again.
I know, and there were several tanks behind that one too.
Well, yeah, I mean, they committed this horrible fucking massacre, and then they did like a victory lap the day after, and that's when this whole incident happened. And this guy was like, no, we are tired of your shit, fucking go home. And really, by now, that's probably somebody's grandpa.
Yeah. And he can proudly say, I was that man. Family secret, along with that recipe.
Along with the recipe.
Imagine being the boy that's going to marry his granddaughter or daughter and being all like, I was the man that stood up to those tanks. You have to prove yourself to me.
You think that I'm gonna be intimidating? Well, I'll tell you what. I stood up to a fucking tank and all I had was a shopping bag. This sounds like one of those World War II veterans, like...
Oh yeah.
Just like, they rolled in with 6 Panthers and all I had was my fucking shoes. I tricked them out of those tanks and then I had to beat them to death with my own fucking shoes.
I was in the bathroom and I only had a pair of tweezers. And I fought off an entire battalion. What have you to say for yourself? Nothing,
What do
sir.
you say first?
By golly gee, whippersnappers.
Oh man. What would really intimidate me if someone did something like that would be like,